people have asked, why did you guys decide to do this? And so I thought I would just briefly mention how this all came about. It occurred to us that in our little world, the Elderlaw world, we get up every day. In my case, I drop my kids off at school first, but then I go into the office and we sit at our computers, we answer emails, we make phone calls, we receive phone calls, we go to court, we deal with Medicaid, and everybody has a different walk of life. Everybody's doing that in their own little world, and they have access to different resources very different than the ones that we may come across. We thought what a great idea would be if we brought all of these walks of life together in one place so that we could talk about accessing care, what are the challenges that we all face for our clients in finding out about the services that are available, finding out about what the eligibility criteria are for the programs that are out there, how do I get my clients into these programs, so that we can better serve our clients. And so bringing all of that knowledge into this one place allows us to exchange ideas and talk about what some of these challenges are. And maybe, just maybe today, on one or two occasions, somebody will raise an issue and say, here's my situation, and I don't know what the solution is, and somebody else in the room is going to say, oh, I just had that like 6 months ago. There's a program called ABC, and here's who you need to call to figure out the answer to your problem. We also hope, in addition to the substantive knowledge that you get today, that you're going to make some friends, that you're going to meet people who you may not have otherwise known. Certainly Ellen and I see a lot of familiar and very friendly faces, and we're delighted to see all of you here. But there are also some new faces, and so we're so delighted that you joined us as well. And then finally, before I just give you a quick idea of what's going on in the Elderlaw world, and then we get started with our sessions, I do want to express a great amount of gratitude to all of our speakers, who include Ellen Morris, Laura from Elderlaw Associates, Laura Goodhue from Florida Chain. Laura, would you just raise your hand in the back there? We have Elaine Forgy from Elder Care at Home, and Julie Gelbwax, where are you, Julie? From Gelbwax Insurance. Veronica Logan from Springtree Rehab. Hi, Veronica. We have State Representative Elaine Schwartz. Elaine, are you here? Haven't seen Elaine yet, but we're delighted to have Elaine. We have Lori Intandi from Ruth Rails. Hi, Lori. And Yolanda Rodriguez, the Assistant City Manager for the City of Margate. And so I have to tell you that we've had a number of conference calls, and you see that we have material that's been put together. We hope that you'll find all of that material useful and informative. It's designed to really supplement many of the things that we'll talk about today, so that if you found something interesting, you can go look through the material and read more about it. But really, if we could just have a round of applause for our speakers. We want to encourage participation. We want all of you to, chime in with information that you know or ask questions. This is a very participative event, as opposed to just having speakers speak at you the entire afternoon. So leave here with what you want to get out of it, and we want to know if you do, great, then we've done our job, and if you don't, let us know, because then we need to figure out how we can make that happen. With the response that we've had, we actually turned away about a dozen people because we had concerns about, parking and maybe making sure that everybody would be comfortable during the day as opposed to being overcrowded. So, and this is just our first event, and based upon the response, I think we'll seriously consider doing it again next year, and certainly we want to hear your feedback depending on how today goes for you. So let us know.